All right, everybody, welcome back for another deep dive. Today we're diving into the world of meme coins, specifically Shiba Inu,
Yeah, Shiba Inu.
and, looking at
It's really interesting.
all the signals, all the research, and really trying to figure out, is this thing ready to explode?
Yeah, are we going to see a big price move?
Exactly. And, one of the big things we always hear about with these meme coins is, is it going to lose a zero? Is it going to go up, a significant amount?
It's a very catchy way to put it.
It is, yeah.
Lose a zero.
So let's dive into it. First off, Shiba Inu recently broke out of a long-term downtrend.
It did?
And hit a 7-month high of 0.0000303.
That's a lot of zeros.
That is a lot of zeros. But
what's interesting is that it's forming what's called a symmetrical triangle pattern.
Okay, and so for someone who's listening who maybe isn't, super technical trader, what does that mean?
So, if you're looking at your charts, and, for everybody listening, the link to TradingView is in the show notes below.
Yeah, we'll make sure you can follow along.
But basically, this symmetrical triangle pattern is when the price bounces between tighter and tighter support and resistance lines.
Oh?
And so what that tells us is that there's this pent-up energy, right?
Uh-huh.
The market can't decide.
Oh, so it's like almost like a spring that's being like wound up tighter and tighter and tighter.
Exactly. It's like a coiled spring, and eventually it has to release that energy.
Okay.
And when it does, we often see a big breakout.
Interesting. So you're saying it could go either way, though, right? It could.
It could go up. It could go down.
Okay, so it's not like a guaranteed.
It's not a crystal ball, unfortunately.
Right. But it's a signal that something's coming.
Exactly. It's something to pay attention to.
Okay, so we got this technical setup, and some analysts are saying this recent move upwards is what they're calling a warm-up rally.
Yeah, like a little pre-show.
Yeah, like it's getting ready for the main event. And they're saying that if it breaks through that resistance line of the symmetrical triangle,
right,
that the price could go all the way up to 0.0000015.
Wow, that's a lot of zeros disappearing.
Yeah, so that's where that losing a zero comes into play.
Exactly right.
So we've got this technical setup, but what's actually driving the price?
Right. What's behind all of this?
Because at the end of the day, Shiba Inu is a meme coin.
It is.
Is this just another wave of like internet hype that we're seeing?
Well, meme coin mania is definitely back.
It seems like it.
It's like it never really left right.
Yeah.
But these coins, they tap into this really powerful thing, and that's community.
Yeah, community is huge in the crypto space.
Absolutely. You have this fear of missing out the FOMO.
Oh, yeah. Got to get in before it takes off.
Exactly. And then there's the thrill of the unexpected.
It's like gambling almost.
It can feel like that sometimes.
Right. But what's interesting about Shiba Inu is it's not just, another meme coin that popped up overnight.
Right. It's got a history.
Yeah. It has a massive dedicated following.
Like a really passionate community.
So it's not just about riding the trend. It seems like there's a genuine enthusiasm for this project.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
So, community matters, but how does that actually translate to price action?
That's the million-dollar question, right?
Right. Besides, just cheering on Shiba Inu online, how does that move the price?
Well, think about it. A strong community generates buzz, right?
Yeah, people are talking about it.
They're spreading awareness. It influences development even.
Okay, so it goes beyond just like the price. It affects the whole project.
Exactly. And if you look back at Dogecoin.
Oh, yeah. Dogecoin, classic example.
That community had a real impact. And with Shiba Inu, we're seeing similar dynamics.
Oh, interesting. So you're saying it's kind of like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
It can be.
People see the price going up, and then they're like, oh, I got to get in on this.
Right? The FOMO kicks in, and then that drives the price even higher.
So it's like a snowball effect almost.
Exactly. And that's why understanding the technical setup, like we talked about before with that symmetrical triangle pattern,
right,
that's so important because it helps you see beyond the hype.
Yeah. Cut through the noise.
Make more informed decisions.
Okay. So for our listeners who are ready to, jump in on Shiba Inu, where can they buy it?
Well, you can find it on several reputable exchanges. You've got KuCoin, Binance, Coinbase.
Perfect. And we'll make sure to drop those links.
Links in the show notes.
In the show notes below so you can check it out.
Easy to find.
All right. So final thoughts.
That big question.
Is Shiba Inu really about to explode?
Well, the technical setup is definitely pointing in that direction.
It seems like it.
We've got that symmetrical triangle, the warm-up rally, a strong community.
Yeah, ingredients are there.
It's all there, but remember,
yeah,
nothing is guaranteed.
This is crypto.
This is crypto. Anything can happen.
Very true. Very true. But it's definitely one to watch.
Yeah. Keep an eye on it.
And, for those of you who want to dive a little deeper into those charts we talked about, remember the TradingView link is in the show notes below,
Definitely check it out.
so you can follow along and do a little more research.
Your own deep dive.
Exactly. Well, hey, thank you everyone for joining us on this deep dive into Shiba Inu.
It's been fun.
We'll see you next time for another deep dive into
Another exciting topic.
all things crypto.
See ya.
See ya, Shi.